not seen anyone use this technique before. I call it super picking. It's really fun to play. And today I'm going to show you what it is and how you can learn it today. My name is Simen and I'm a guitarist, music producer and graphic designer from Norway. I'm here to share everything I've learned so far in my journey and document what I learn in real time. So, super picking sounds very cool, first of all, but it's a more creative way to play chords. So, super picking combines regular finger picking with hammer-ons and pull-offs. And it can be a bit tricky in the beginning, but once you get used to it, it's a really fun technique to play. So, let me break it down for you. We'll use C major 7 as an example. Okay, so let's break down the finger picking first. You can either use your fingers only, or if you're like me, well, I have a very stiff thumb, so I can't use my thumb properly. So I'm using the pick instead of my thumb. That's fine too. So we're always going to play 2 notes at a time. So you start with the A string and the G string. Just playing them both at the same time. Then we go down to the next string pair, the D and B string. Then the G and high E string. Okay, so far we have this. And lastly, we will play the D and B string again. So this is what it's going to sound like all together. Slow. And in terms of which fingers you use for your right hand, for all the lowest strings, I use my pick, and it's going to be your thumb if you're using fingers only. So pay attention to how I use the pick. So for all the lowest note, I use the pick. Then for the rest of the notes, I use my second finger for the G string when it's on the top, which is the first thing we play. And my third finger for the B and high E string. So the whole finger picking part sounds like this. Now we're going to add the fun spice, which is the hammer-on and pull-offs. So, between when we are playing the finger picking, we're going to use our pinky to add hammer-ons and pull-offs. So, let's break it down. First, play the first notes of the finger picking pattern. Then do a hammer-on to the 5th fret of the B string. And we're not picking this note, so you need enough power to get sound. Then we play the next 2 strings in the finger picking pattern, followed by a pull off with a pinky, from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. And that is essentially the super picking pattern. So let's do that slowly a few times. To play the whole thing, the pinky is going to keep doing the exact same thing, the hammer-on and pull-off, while we're going to play the finger picking pattern, which we covered in the beginning. So I'm going to first play the finger picking pattern, then I'm going to add in the hammer-on and pull-offs. To learn it as fast as possible, I recommend starting with the first half only. And when you get comfortable, add in the second part of the finger picking as well. So now you have learned the super picking technique. It's going to take some time to get used to it, but once you get comfortable, it's incredible fun to use this technique. And you can apply it to other chords as well. If you enjoy this video, you should consider watching the video on the screen next.